Hey guys, welcome to Flights and Fabrics. I am Simire, and before we get to the welcome part, I just want to say I'm kind of sick today, so if I sound a bit strange than usual, please forgive me. Other than that, I just want to welcome you if you're new. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. I hope you subscribe. If you're not new and you just, you clicked on the new video, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Now, today's topic is going to be one of the summer's trend that we have been eyeing a little bit. There's a lot of trends this summer, and I may talk about it in other videos later on, but I just quickly wanted to touch upon this trend because I see it's booming, it's getting so much attention that it is going to top and peak if it's not already doing that. I'm talking about quiet luxury, and everybody is saying, well, Sofia Richie brought quiet luxury. Well, she went from this party girl to a missus after her wedding, and then there is this TV show that I'm not watching, but obviously the entire world is watching, Successions, I think. Yeah, that brought, this quiet luxury-esque and old money-esque topics around, and it all has to do with being very settled and being very laid back when it comes to showing off that you got monies. So the fashion aspect of it is basically what we've been talking about before. We see a lot of neutral colors. Those are the key points, like neutral colors. Case in point, the focus is on simplicity, comfort, the fabric. Like, there is a lot of focus on the fabric because you want your fabric to be sustainable in terms of you want to keep it for ages to come. We're talking about cashmere, we're talking about leather, we're talking about silk. You want these pieces in your closet. Like, it should be, your entire closet should basically have these pieces. So it's not about the brands, it's not about the logos and showing off what kind of brand you bought, like MS and no. Like, these people, the quiet luxury, like right now it's an aesthetic, everybody is trying to fit into it, but the ones who actually live this kind of lifestyle, you wouldn't even know. These are the people who goes to Monaco because they're bored for over the weekend. These are the people who goes on their ski vacation in Gstaad. So you get the memo. And why I think this quiet luxury is trending, I think it has something to do with the whole fact that we got into a point where sustainability has become a part of our everyday life. Each and every single brand is trying to be in that in that chain of sustainability. They want to be sustainable, they want to be very well sorted, curated, so that's why we end up having quiet luxury. We want something that says that it's of quality, it's high-end, but very sustainable and very settled. You want to show off that you got a little money, but not too much, okay? I love quiet luxury because it allows me to invest in pieces that I am going to have over and over and years to come. I love brands, I really do, but also I just know that what I'm looking for when I invest in a brand is like how the quality is, so some of the key words in this that you need to take from this is that good craftsmanship, simplicity, minimalism, what else? There was one more thing that I kept talking about, and like comfort and neutral colors and good silhouettes and details. eye for details, meaning like you want to see how your garment is, you know, the details of the sewings, the details of the silhouette, like whether it's pleated right, whether it's draped right. Those are the things that you want to look out for when we are talking about quiet luxury. For me, Mary Kate and Ashley are the ones that I remember when I think about quiet luxury. Why? Because when I was younger and they came out with the row, I remember it as if it was yesterday. I was like, what are these girls doing? None of this stuff, I cannot use it, and it's super expensive. Like, don't get it twisted. It looks very simple, but when you dig into how it's made, what kind of material that they use, you end up realizing that this is one good piece that you want to invest in. So I would definitely say the Row is a brand to invest in. Personally, for me, Celine is also like one of the high-end brands that I would say it's very settled, it's really nice. And then we have Max Mara, we have Massimo Dutti, and I would dare say Victoria Beckham as well. And then we have what else? Totme, which is a brand that I really hope that at some point in my life, like, I will get there with it. I'm on a budget, but these are the brands that you want to look out for in terms of like investing in pieces that are really nice. And there are tons of brands out there. What I'm trying to tell you is, like, you're not going for, if you're going to buy something of quality, yes, you can go into Gucci, but there are other brands that will serve you something that will last you for longer and cheaper, and less of logo. We are done with logos. We are done with showing off. Now it's like settled, soft. And one more brand that I really wanted to say, Bottega. Listen, this brand, I haven't looking at Bottega for a long time because I felt like it was not like the aesthetic that we're bringing, the content that we're creating was not my thing. But lately they're very laid back, and there are some pieces out there that I would really like to invest in. And again, this is another brand that is really talking into the sustainability, the comfort, the, you know, settledness. There is also Hermes, which nowadays everybody knows what a Birkin is. But if you go to Hermes and, you know, purchase one of their shirts, or I don't know what they, you know, what you would be interested in, but if you purchase something for Hermes, nobody is going to know because they don't put their logos all over the place, just like maybe like Louis Vuitton does, or other brands. So those are high-end brands where you are like, okay, if you know, you know. Ooh, look at my skin. No, anyways, so quiet luxury, what is it? It's simplicity, it is luxury, very settled, comfort. You know, comfort is key, and also sustainable. And that's why I keep saying, like, the reason this is trending and you're gonna see a lot of it. So that's quiet luxury. So if you want to tap into that. It is an aesthetic. Is it going to stay? I don't think so. I think that you can tap in, tap out, but the people who actually have this kind of lifestyle also are people who are well off, and often are what do you call it, old money. So I aspire one day that my kids are going to be old money. But yeah, go to some of the high-end brands that really, also the smaller brands, sustainable brands. So the brands you want to look up, because then you have invested in something that first of all is sustainable, second of all is well made. I cannot emphasize enough how important the craftsmanship is, because that's what you'll be talking about when you talk about why you ended up purchasing a bag for $1,000 that has absolute no logo on. Yeah. Anyways, I really hope that I gave you a little bit insight in what quiet luxury is in terms of fashion, and I hope that you are going to enjoy this summer. I can't wait to see your soft girl era or your soft boy era. I can't wait for you to just tap into your richness. If you know, you know. Other than that, I have been your girl Simire, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bisous. Mwah!